Cheers, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Independent Joe. What we are tasting today, myself and the Mashbill came by to say goodbye to Lil and Chris, and we had some fun. We had some drinks. We had some song, a little dance, a little shake, a little groove, stuff like that. I won't get into the details. It was fun, though. And right now, what we're going to do is do a little bit of a not-so-sober review. I mean, he's not inebriated. I might be a little bit or a lot. You can't tell because I'm speaking clearly and able to enunciate my words. But anyways, that's beside the point. What we're going to do here is we're going to review Old Kirk. Old Kirk is a 6-year, 9-month Willet product. It's made from Willet. We already looked up everywhere and in anything to find that out. It is also a single barrel. This is barrel 6840. So if you have 6840, make sure you put in the comments what you thought of it and if you think we're totally crazy from what we get from this. This is also a 127.2 proof. This is bottle 18 of 207, so it is legal, everybody. Bottle 18, it is legal. Produced in Bardstown, Kentucky, where the Willet Distillery is located. So, have you tasted this before?
No, I've never tasted it. I've always wanted to taste it because I know this has just recently come out. And I've been looking for it, but I hadn't been able to find it. And luckily, you found it.
Yeah, no, I didn't find it. My good friend, wink, wink, Whiskey Food Dude, found it. And he said, you know what, man? You need to do a review on this because it's some pretty good juice. And I said, hey, why not? And here we are. So, the Mashbill, if you're not subscribed to the Mashbill, please subscribe. Make sure you go to his channel, hit the likes, hit the subscribes, all that stuff, because we support each other in this community. Now, as far as the juice, Whiskey Food Dude gave me a little bit of what his bottle had. I think it's from the same barrel. And I didn't get the Willet profile when I tasted it. Tonight, myself and the Mashbill here, we tasted a few drinks. One of them was the new weeded 2022 Willet Purple Top. We tasted that one. He liked it. He liked it a lot or a little bit. What did you think about that?
It was the only other Willet I had was the rye 4-year, and I didn't like that.
Yeah.
But this, I had never had a purple top anything.
Yeah.
It was good. It was really good.
Now, is the purple top the influence, or do you think it's actually good juice?
You know what? Truthfully, the purple top doesn't really mean that much to me.
Yeah.
So it was just straight. I mean, with all the other pours that we had, it was really, really good just for the juice that it was.
Okay. And you even said you liked it better than the, and correct me if I'm wrong, the Heaven Hill 17?
No, I didn't have it till after the Heaven Hill 17, but it was up there with the Heaven Hill 17.
So it was up
for
there.
Me at least. It was really good. And then it's like that black bottle is. It's a different animal. It's a sexy bottle. It's a sexy bottle.
Yeah. A lot of these bottles when they're coming out with nowadays, like this is Lock, Stock, and Barrel. There's a new 21-year out, and they went crazy on the price. But so I think it's because of the window dressing of some of these bottles. They're driving up the prices and stuff like that. Please do not buy into aesthetics. We are talking about flavor here tonight. We're going to talk about flavor because we both had the different ones. He had the Hirsch, which is a 7-year, 9-month.
Oh yeah, okay. It's one of the 6-year bottles, but it is like 7. I want to say
7-year, 9-month bottle of that a Hirsch, which is also rumored to be a Willet product. We already know that this is a Willet product because it says it on the back.
And that one was 138.
Yeah, right. That one was 138. We are at 127.2 on this bottle right here. Let me give you a good look at this bottle right here. Hopefully it comes in. There it goes. All right. So we got the Old Kirk, and we're going to go ahead and go on the nose because we've been talking for 4 minutes, 55, 56 seconds, 57 seconds. Cheers, everybody. We're going to smell it now. And I don't know why I said cheers, but we're smelling it. Okay, on this one right here, what I didn't get when I did nose and taste the bottle over there in Tennessee with Whiskey Food Dude, I didn't get much of that profile of the Willet, but right now I'm getting a slight profile of that on this bottle for some weird reason. Do you smell that?
I'm getting something like, is it? I don't know if it's earthy.
Earthy?
Well, no, I'm not.
I'm getting
I don't like using the word. I don't like using the word dirt or dust, but
Yeah.
it's
No, I'm not getting that.
What?
I'm not getting that. I mean, there's nothing wrong with us in difference
Right.
in opinions or anything. Yes,
Yeah.
it doesn't mean either of us are right or wrong because it's just what we're getting. But something about it.
no burn though.
For me, yeah, there is no burn. I agree with you there. I don't get alcohol, but there's something in there that's like still kind of not. I won't say off-putting, but it's a little different as far as aroma. It's not alcohol, but it's still pushing on the nose. I don't know if you're getting that.
like medicine-y?
Yeah, like somewhat of a medicinal type. You know, we already know that when people think medicinal, people go to the far right or left or whatever direction you're looking on Tennessee whiskey, but that's not what we're talking about with every bourbon. This one right here is I'm still getting something, but there's something there, like almost like a cough medicine type, but it's not cherry, it's not grape, but I can't distinguish that flavor. Are you getting something
It's
like that?
like,
Okay.
I know what you're saying now. With the it's not the cherry cough syrup everybody always talks
Yeah.
about. It's not on that. It's like more of a. What's that stuff that you used to spray, like the spray?
Oh
in your
yeah,
throat?
the Cipacol or
The Cipacol or whatever it was.
Yeah.
It has that, like, if you've ever smelt it when you spray it, not in your mouth, it has like a.
Yeah, make sure you spray it in your mouth, not on your hands.
Yeah. But it is, yeah, you're right. It's medicine-y, but it's not like the cough syrupy medicine.
Yeah.
It's just medical. Like, not saying medical.
Man, I'm trying to pull some flavors, but I'm not really getting anything specific. Or are you getting?
There's nothing that's like just stands out as like there's no, like, okay, so
Because there's no wood tones in this.
You don't
and for a
smell-
6 year, 9 month, I'm not getting any wood off of this.
no, there's no like no oak. There's no oak there. There's what's the question? It's not the normal, like, if it's not the normal vanilla caramel. And
Yeah.
You're not getting all that stuff being pushed in your face or anything.
Yeah, and this is a Kentucky straight bourbon, and like if I had this in my hand and I was gonna smell it and taste it, or I haven't tasted it yet, so I can't say that. But if I was gonna smell it, I would almost call this a rye kind of notey type smell to it.
Yeah, it's got. It's not tannic. It's
Yeah.
It's got like a little tiny, like a really really super light bite. Like if it was a middle, not super high rye, but if it's like barely legal,
Yeah,
maybe.
yeah. But I think that's a lot of that Willet notes coming through. The typical Willet notes.
Yeah, but it's not the the normal like the 8 year one, the weeded we had earlier.
Yeah.
It's weeded, so
Yeah.
it has that a little sweeter smell to
Yeah,
it.
sweeter and richer smell.
But it
to
still had a little bit of a punch to
Yeah.
it when you smelt it. This one doesn't have that same.
And which is weird because that other weeded Willet is at 108 while this one's at 127. And at 127, we're not getting that alcohol punch to it. All right, we're going to go ahead and go on and taste, everybody. Cheers. Hit like, hit subscribe. Make sure you hit subscribe on the Mashbills. Love you guys. Thank you. Make sure you put in the comments if you've tried this and let us know what you think of Old Kirk. And if you have this barrel number, definitely let me know what you think of it. This is 6840 for the barrel.
I mean, it's got good legs and it's freaking got really good color.
Yeah, I see that. Let's see if we can make them see that. And there it is. Look at that. All right. So we got those. Cheers, everybody. Okay, there's that proof. Now you're getting that proof.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that's a proofy.
That's not a spicy meatball. That's a proofy meat. That's a proofy. Yeah, we won't talk.
Yeah. I'm not sure how that works on the.
Yeah.
But is biatch, not the other one, but biatch? Is that a different? I mean, it has kind of the same meaning, but you can say anything and have the same meaning.
Yeah.
But it is a proofy biatch of a drink. So.
That's a hug.
Yeah. I like it. It's not bad. These come in at about $100 to $150 as far as MSRP. I think $150 MSRP, but right now on secondary it could be going anywhere up to $395 or even more, depending on where you're located and what your I guess what your stores are charging out there.
Is it just me, or does it like you were saying something about the rye?
Yeah.
It
it's
has
really
like a
rye for it. Must be a high rye on this.
Doesn't give the Mashbill. I don't think that.
Yeah.
Because it's got a. Yeah, this is like high rye-ish. It's
Yeah,
it's rye forward. It's definitely a little rye forward to me. I don't know.
Yeah. No, I'm getting that. I'm with you on that. I'm going for a second drink. Yeah, it's a Kentucky straight bourbon, but definitely a high rye on this one.
That's good.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's not bad. Now, for what you're tasting now and what the price probability is between $150 and $395, would you say that this is worth that price point?
One for $150.
Yeah.
If I'm gonna pay $150, I'm probably gonna go with the Hirsch.
Mm-hmm.
I like the Hirsch a little bit more.
Yeah. Well, that one's rich and full of flavor.
But I'm saying it being another what's considered rumored to be Willet.
Yeah.
If I was gonna take $150 and get something that was supposed to be from Willet or is from Willet, like this is the distillery, I'd probably go with the Hirsch.
Yeah.
But at $150, just because of the rebranding of Old Kirk coming back out and stuff like that, just for nostalgia's sake, I would probably end up buying it.
Yeah.
But that's myself personally.
So secondary up to $395.
Myself personally, no.
No, definitely not. Do not go do that.
No.
That is a crazy pill to swallow or whiskey to swallow. So don't do that. I would say it is. I am getting, I mean, what's sticking around to me is that typical on a rye note for me, on a high rye bourbon, that typical at the end where it's almost like I was chewing on a popsicle stick type thing, and your tongue gets a little dry, and not much else on this one.
Yeah, it is drying on the back end of it, but it's not. The rye part of it's not overpowering. It's just that that there's a good amount of rye in this whiskey when it's finished with the finish.
When you say a good amount of rye, it could be overpowering, Stanley.
Okay.
So, but yeah, I don't know. Do you think this is something that people should be searching for? Is this one of those bottles that, I mean, for nostalgia purposes, like you were saying earlier, Old Kirk is one of those ones where it's hard to find, and so that's where the FOMO comes in, and you're trying to be like, oh, I want one of those bottles because it's hard to find. But do you think it's worth the hunt?
I think that if you're a Willet fan,
then
it's probably worth the hunt.
Yeah.
I agree with you. $395 would be, for me personally, it'd be too much. But then again, I'm not that Willet guy. Mm-hmm. But if you've already spent what you spent, if you bought the Weeded already, then you're probably going to end up wanting to buy this too to add to your Willet collection. Yeah. But like I said, I'm not a Willet person, so I'm not going to, myself personally wouldn't chase it. But if it came across, if I was walking into a store and they said, hey, we got this, it's at retail, I would probably end up pulling the trigger on it just to see. fresh pop.
Yeah.
So it might change a week from now or a month from now. So I would probably end up buying it just to see what it does.
See what it does. Oh, okay. Yeah. All right, everybody. Really appreciate you tuning in. Don't forget, Mashbill, Stanley, subscribe, comment. If you had it, let us know what you're getting, and let us know whether or not maybe you're getting a little bit more flavors out of it. Maybe we could go back to it and think about what you're getting, and maybe right now, I think for me, this is not something that I would go out and search for and buy after tasting it. Maybe another batch. I'm a second chance type of person, so I would always try to look for something that's different or better. This right here is for me is one of the typical type Willet flavor profiles. And something I wasn't getting when I tried it at Whiskey Food Dude's house, because I believe his changed because he had it open for a little bit. So I think this will change, and I think it'll maybe become a little bit sweeter, because it was a little bit sweeter when I had tried it at Paul's house, Whiskey Food Dude, and I'm looking forward to that to see whether or not give it another try, another chance. But yeah, appreciate you. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching. Have a good morning, afternoon, good night, whatever time you're watching this. And do you have any goodbyes type thing you have on your channel when you do a review?
See you on the other side.
See you on the other side. So he flipped his fingers over. See that? That's a double entendre or something like that. I don't know what that means. But appreciate you, love you, thank you. See you on the next one.